guys my outfit because I don't really get dressed here a lot in Bali in like, in like actual outfits, because I'm usually just like going to yoga or wearing a bathing suit. But we are going to this really cool like coffee tasting this morning. I'm super excited. I think they like teach you about the different types of coffees and then you get to taste them. I'm assuming they're not going to be decaf though, so this is going to be an interesting day. This is, let's see, how do I get, hey cameraman, will you be my cameraman? Will you just hold it over there? This is my outfit. This top is from Princess Polly. Actually, these shorts are from Princess Polly too. They're just like this little lace, or not lace, silk. They're just little silk number. And I thought this jean top was really cute and it's open in the back. I will link everything below and let's go get some breakfast. Yeah, I like that better. I didn't even drink the whole espresso shot. They brought us like 3 to taste so far and I am like so buzzed right now. Today's gonna be fun. And then they just brought us this iced cappuccino to try for the grand finale. So, you drank the whole shot of all of them, didn't you? Are you buzzed?
Not really.
Just much more hearty than me. Okay, we are back at the villa now. The coffee tasting was so much fun, and then I was super buzzed. So we went to the gym, which is why I'm in my workout gear again, and we got back to the villa. I'm doing a little bit of work, but I have to share with you guys like the craziest manifestation story ever. Like, let me get comfortable because this is going to blow your mind. Also, apologies for the banging in the background. There's a little bit of construction going on like in the rice field next to our villa, so I hope that isn't too bothersome. But okay, this is the crazy manifestation story, okay? So a couple days ago, I reopened the enrollment into my money manifestation program. It's like a 30-day program that gives you a lesson every single day, and it's all about like overcoming your money blocks, rewiring your subconscious mind, and like a bunch of manifestation strategies to help you make more money. Because I think the biggest hurdle or the biggest roadblock to most people making a lot of money is that either they don't feel worthy of the money or they just believe that like making a lot of money is not possible for them. And I really believe that like the mindset side of things is 90% of your ability to make money. So that was just kind of a side tangent. But anyways, I opened enrollment to that course literally yesterday, and in the middle of the night, my accountant emailed me saying that we are getting a $200,000 tax refund. Like, for those of you who are self-employed, you know that like it's pretty much unheard of to get a tax refund. Usually you owe money because you're paying out the money that you owe for taxes yourself. But we recently switched accountants and apparently we had really been overpaying. So that is absolutely insane. And it's funny because one of my money mantras for the past like year or so has been money flows to me in like new and unexpected ways, something like that. I'm butchering it, but I have like this list of mantras that I say and I journal. And the fact that that became a literal manifestation, like that was so unexpected, something I totally did not plan. It was not related to like a launch or making sales or anything like that. It was just like, oh, just so you know, here's an extra 200K deposited into your account. I was like, thank you, universe. That is insane. But anyways, by the time this video comes out, I think the doors to Lazy Millionaire Academy, my money manifestation course, I think the doors are going to be closed by the time this comes out. But if you are interested in online courses and the other business courses that I teach, I will link more about them below because I've been getting some new people on the channel thanks to these vlogs, and a couple people have been asking me like what I do for work. I'm really sorry, that banging is super annoying, so I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I just had to tell you guys that because like I feel like I'm a pretty good manifester at this point. Like living in Bali, manifestation. My home in LA, manifestation. My business, manifestation. Like all of these things that I have dreamed of and worked towards have become a reality because I believed that they were possible for me. So it takes a lot to like blow my mind at this point. Like nothing's that surprising, but this truly was unexpected. Like I still cannot believe it. It is the next day. I've been up since really early because of the time change. The only time my therapist can see me is at like 7 a.m. Bali time. So I woke up really early for that, then went and played paddle again. And I just walked over to this little health food store called Alive, which I just showed you guys some clips inside of. They have like really good, like anything healthy, organic type of vibe. So I just picked up some, hold on, people are giving me a weird look right now. Hi! Oh, hello! Hello! Oh, such a cutie. Brief intermission to pet the cutest little puppy ever. Oh my gosh, I love that dog. He's like staying on our street and he's always just wagging his tail for us. But anyways, I went and walked over to that health food store. They actually have really good options, like if you were going to cook for yourself when you lived in Bali. But I mean, it's so cheap to just order out for every meal. So that's what Eric and I have been doing. But they did have some like good looking frozen meat and stuff. So if you were gonna cook, and they obviously had the produce that I showed you guys. I love a rice field, it's so beautiful. Anyways, I just went for a little walk to do that, and then now I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go to Pilates or to yoga this afternoon, because I just have had like so much energy since we've been here. It's been so amazing. It's kind of incredible how like when you're, especially this is kind of human design related, but I feel like when you're living in, there's always so much background noise, so I apologize. But I feel like when you are living in alignment with like what you're meant to be working on, where you're meant to be living, who you're meant to be spending time with, like all of those types of things, it's incredible how much more energy it will give you than if you are kind of just like working a job that you hate, living in a place that you don't like, hanging out with people that drain you. You're gonna feel really low energy and probably depressed. And it's like amazing how just a slight change of things, which a lot of that is within your control, can like completely change your energy level. So that was a side tangent. But anyways, I am back at the villa right now. So I'm just gonna decide in the next couple minutes what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking Pilates, but it depends if Eric wants to drive me there or not, because it's kind of far away. To yoga right now. I'm supposed to be quiet right here, but I wanted to show you, this is the coolest yoga place I've ever been to. It's like, it takes you over this river. There's like this cool pool over there, but hold on. It's kind of a sketch. I'm a little concerned about that, but we're in this together. Hold on. And this is where the class is. Isn't that so pretty? It's like right on a rice field. Okay, hello. I wanted to catch you guys up because it has been a couple days now since I vlogged and quite a bit has happened. Number one, I woke up the other day and I felt very nauseous. I didn't actually end up getting sick, but I basically laid in bed the whole day because I thought that Bali Belly was coming on. But I think what saved me is I took a bunch, well, I took like 4 of those charcoal pills that I showed you a couple of vlogs back right when I started feeling sick, and then literally within maybe 3 hours I started to feel better. So I think that those really work. So just heads up, anybody who's coming to Bali, like pretty much everybody who comes to Bali, if you stay longer than a couple days, gets sick or get sick at some point. So highly recommend bringing those with you just in case. Anyways, this morning I went to a really cute store and bought a new bikini that I'm wearing under this. I will have to show you guys at some point, but I'm just finishing up getting ready right now because we are headed to a friend of ours' villa. She's having like a pool party today, so I'm really excited to just go lay out and have some time with friends, and I'll probably get some footage when we're there because their villa is really cute. Do you care if I'm vlogging? You guys are in my vlog. Good morning. I have not been the best about vlogging, so I thought this morning while I get ready, we catch up a little bit, and then today I'll kind of take you through a typical day in my life here in Bali, because today is a really good mix of like working and having fun and doing social events. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you guys with me. So first, let me take these eye gels off. Yesterday, you guys saw I went to a pool party with some friends of mine. God, my voice is like still hoarse because I just woke up, and it was so much fun. A bunch of people came over, and all the girls just like hung out at the pool, got some content, and it was just the best. I mean, if you haven't heard me say it yet, I'm obsessed with Bali life, but to be honest, I haven't even opened my computer in like 4 days. I've just been like having fun and going to fitness classes and all of that. So today I actually do need to get some work done. So this morning, Eric and I are both just getting ready right now. It's like 6:30, and then we are going to head to one of our favorite coffee shops here. It's called Honey. And then we're just planning to work for like 3 hours, and then I have a Pilates class that I'm gonna meet some friends for. So I'll take you guys with me for that. I'm probably just gonna be like catching up on work emails, chatting with my team back home, and then also working on a new project, which I'm really, really excited about. I'm not gonna say anything about it yet because I don't like to, talk about things before it's like a fully fledged idea, but you guys will be hearing about it soon, and I'm like so excited about it. I really feel like it's the next step for my business, because at this point, you guys know, like, online courses have made me almost $10 million, which is absolutely insane. And online courses up until now have been like completely, yes, they do require work, but for the most part, they are passive in the sense that like every single day I wake up and I've gotten, 1 or 2 sales overnight. So the sales process is completely passive for me, even though like I say passive, and then sometimes people are like, that's not passive. I'm like, well, it does take work to create the course and to keep it, updated and things like that. But I'm really not, like I just said, I haven't opened my computer for 4 days. Like, it's not an ongoing 12-hour-a-day hustle, you know what I mean? And I still am absolutely obsessed with online courses. So this new idea is still related to online courses, but kind of in a different way. And I think it's really innovative and new, and something that I haven't really seen anybody else doing. So, and it's obviously solving a huge problem for people that I have heard you guys are struggling with. So I'm really excited to introduce that to you. And it's kind of a way, like, I'm just envisioning like the next step for my business is going to be creating something that is bigger than me, if that makes sense. So right now, the way my business is it's very connected to me as the brand. So like, I am the face of it. I am the one selling the courses. And for example, if I ever wanted to take a step back and not sell the courses, like being the face of it and creating content for them and all of that, like, I'm not sure what would happen, because essentially like I've built this brand around myself. So the next step for me in my business is like figuring out how I can kind of take a step out of that and still allow the business to scale, because just in terms of sustainability, like, it's just a smart move. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at doing next. And I'm really excited to kind of bring you guys along for me. Any successful person, like business owner, if you think about it, has some sort of business where they are not the face of it. It's a great idea if you're starting and you don't have any capital. Like I didn't have any like funding. I didn't have money to buy product or anything like that. Like I really had to create something out of my own personal brand, because that's all that I had. But now that I have the resources to build something bigger and scale and remove myself from the picture, eventually one day the goal is like build something big enough that, can be outsourced to other people. The true lazy millionaire dream. and or be sold for a lot of money to another company. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Honestly, like, I know nothing about this, so I'm gonna be probably kind of bringing you guys along the journey with me. I'm just really excited because I think that whenever you kind of do something for a long enough time and you become kind of an expert in that thing, which is how I feel about online courses at this point. I've like done everything. I feel like I know everything. It almost, for me at least, gets a little bit, I don't want to say boring, but like I kind of love that process of like learning while I'm doing something and becoming an expert in something and trying something new and failing and trying again. And so like that is really exciting to me for this new project. Also, it's really funny. I always turn on the camera and think to myself, I have nothing to talk about today. And then it just like spills out of me. So here we go. Was not planning on talking about that, but I guess that's what's coming through this morning. And anyways, we have about a week left here in Canggu, which is just my absolute favorite. If you're planning a trip to Bali, I highly recommend coming to stay in Canggu, specifically like the area that's called, I always have trouble saying this, Peraranon. That area is like my favorite, and Canggu Peraranon area is really like the best place for all of the cafes, the fitness classes, the social like events, co-working spaces, things like that. I will say the beaches here are not as nice. So I wouldn't, like if your goal is just to surf or lay at the beach and see beautiful water and not work, maybe you aren't a digital nomad or you don't care about cute cafes and things like that, then I probably wouldn't come to this area. But I know a lot of you are, so just thought I would throw that out there if you don't know. I know a lot of people who like are kind of unfamiliar with the area will stay in like Seminyak or Kuta, and I personally wouldn't stay in those areas. They're very, very busy and crazy, and it is a little bit crazy in Canggu too, but still manageable. Like if you wanted to rent a scooter, there are areas that are like less busy that you would probably be fine. Coming from somebody who does not drive a scooter herself, I'm always a passenger princess, but I know a lot of people are more brave than I am, so I just thought I would throw that out there. And then after this week, we are headed to Uluwatu, which, like I said before, if you are one of those people who just wants to hang out by a beautiful beach and have it be a little bit more of a chill area, Uluwatu is definitely for you. They also have there's a lot of like really good yoga classes and stuff there too, just not as many like aesthetic Pilates studios like I've been showing you guys throughout this vlog. But anyways, I don't want this to get too long, so I'm gonna end it here and then I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. You guys, that was the most painful thing I've ever done. It was definitely not a massage. It was like, and I guess I should have known this because my friend Yasmin was like, yeah, it's pretty painful. Sorry, it's very loud. Let me see if I can go back here where you guys can hear me a little better. I'm like standing in an alleyway right now, and this Gojek driver is looking at me. Okay, what was I gonna say? So you guys know I'm used to doing like lymphatic massages all the time. So this was like a way more intense version, and then they used all of those like wooden tools. I mean, I showed you guys the clips, like basically like rolling me out like a piece of dough, and it was extremely painful. And I'm not really sure, I guess the before and after is supposed to be amazing in terms of like making you snatched. I will insert the before and after right here, but I don't know if I noticed like a huge difference. Anyways, it's really loud right here, but Eric is coming to pick me up right now. We're gonna go watch the sunset, so I'll take you guys along. Where's the GoPro down? Got my espresso. Making my own little iced latte over here. Anyways, where did we end off yesterday? Oh, the painful massage. Then we went to watch sunset. This morning, Eric and I are at this really cute little new cafe called Brekkie. We're gonna just do some work here for the next couple hours, just like we did yesterday, because that worked out really well. And then I have another Pilates class, and then I am doing a podcast interview, so I'll take you guys along with that and get some behind the scenes. So it should be a really fun day. Yay! They gave us this little pineapple shot. How cute! So pretty. Okay, this is like the weirdest thing. This is such a Bali-coded thing to happen. So we were in that restaurant and all of a sudden they're like, get out! Get out! And there's like this weird noise. And it's like, I don't know, a gas leak or something. So everybody had to like run out of the restaurant. Eric ran back in to like grab our computers and stuff. Did they fix it? Did somebody save the day? Can we go back in? I ordered a matcha and I never got to drink it. But now I don't know if I want to go back in there. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, luckily there were no explosions that happened from the gas leak. So we headed back home and now I am just walking to Pilates right now. I will say, if you are in Bali, I can't remember if I said this earlier on the vlog or not, like it's not very walkable, at least it hasn't been in previously, but they are starting to build out like sidewalks along most of the streets, which is kind of amazing because it's a really small area. So if there were sidewalks, it would be super walkable, but like the roads are so crazy that it's not super safe to walk. As I'm walking, I say that, but this is actually, this Pilates studio that I'm headed to right now is really close. So anyways, it's so aesthetic. I'm so excited to show you guys inside, and I'm meeting up with the same girls that I went to Pilates with yesterday. I'm meeting them here today, and I'm super excited, and I'm not sure why I'm out of breath right now. Guess I need to up my cardio a little bit. This is Axel. Axel, say hi to the vlog. He's going to be interviewing me.
I'm really excited.
I will link the podcast episode in the show notes, or not the show notes, the description. This is YouTube, not a podcast. It's the next day. Eric and I had quite a night last night. We were both in a lot of pain for different reasons. For the first time, not Bali belly, but I was literally up until 4 a.m. like WhatsApping with the pharmacy to get them to deliver me some Advil. So that was interesting. So we're a little bit tired today, but I think I am going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed because we are still going to be in Bali for the next 2-3 weeks. So a couple more vlogs to come, and then after that we'll be back in LA. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.